Hey, real quick before we dive into the Hardcore Closer podcast, if you haven't already, jump over to hardcorecloser.com, sign up, and join over 20,000 sales professionals from around the world and receive free hardcore sales training every week after week that will help you step your game up. Now, buckle up, closers. Here's Ryan. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Hardcore Closer podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Stewman, founder of HardcoreCloser.com. This podcast is all about helping you close more deals, right? Getting that sale, making that commission check. Look, it doesn't matter if you're selling cars, homes, financial services, consulting, coaching, training. It doesn't matter, right? This podcast is dedicated to helping you generate higher quality leads and more of them, by the way. Like, it's one thing to get one or two, but we want you to get a bunch of high quality leads, increase your closing ratios. My voice may be going out on this episode a little bit, and show you how to charge premium fees for the items you sell. Because after all, you want to get paid what you're worth, right? Like so many people, they say, I'm underpaid and overworked. Well, why not get paid what you're worth, right? If you're going to have to work hard, why not get paid what you're worth, right? The best attorneys, they charge the biggest fees, the biggest retainers, the best and brightest minds and CEOs, they command the biggest salary. So why not generate leads that see the value in you so that you can get paid what you're worth? That's what I'm talking about, right? So, hey, welcome to episode 6 of the Hardcore Closer podcast. And I'm so glad you're here. Dude, we're killing it, right? We're all over iTunes. We're creeping up. We're already in the top 50 business podcasts. So if you don't mind, take a few minutes and rate this bad boy. Go over there, give me a review. Talk about how awesome it is. This is not a one-star show. If this is a one-star show for you, you shouldn't be here, right? You're in the wrong fucking place, right? But I know the rest of you, like, you love this, right? Go there, give me 5 stars. Let's pump this. Let's make this a movement. We're beating out some of the biggest and baddest names in the podcasting industry right now, and we're just barely getting started. This episode number 6, right? So we need to keep pushing. But I appreciate you guys taking a couple seconds, going over there, reviewing, and then all of you that have been sharing the blog post where we put the replays up over at hardcorecloser.com. That's awesome as well. Greatly appreciate that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into the content. Wait, is everything going okay? We on time? Everything set, Robert? We're good? Like, man, no hiccups? We're not going to get caught in the middle of some dumb shit go wrong. We're going to miss things?
Nah, man, we're set, bro. We're rolling.
Sweet. Well, so what we're going to talk about today is video, right? Now, this is going to be some different type of video stuff, right? We're going to talk about how to close people with video. You see, because here's the thing. I believe that what makes you a master salesman is your ability to sell across the board. If you can sell face-to-face, on the phone, from the stage, through email, in video, on social media, through text message, if you can sell everywhere, then I believe that's what makes you a master salesperson. And video is one of those things. So here's the thing about video that you probably haven't thought about, right? Let me give you every reason to do video. That way you don't come up with reasons not to and excuses and shit like people usually do, right? First of all, Robert, what do you think the number one fear in America is? Like, what do you think people are scared the most of, like scared shitless of? What do you think that is?
Death. And I think that because I pay attention, I'm also a big fan of the show. You mentioned it before, I believe, and speaking publicly is a renowned fear, correct?
Like, yeah, it's speaking. The number one. Wow. Yeah, public speaking is the number one fear, right? People would rather die, get eaten by a bear, get bit by a snake,
pay taxes.
Yeah, all that shit, right? Like, they're like, fuck talking to people, right? That's like how much humans are weird. That's how much we really don't like each other if it all boils down to it. That's what makes us salespeople weird. We're like empathetic and we bond with people, but that's another episode. So back to this. So people are scared shitless of public speaking, more so than they are bears, right? And video is a form of public speaking, right? And the reason why people are scared of public speaking is because they don't want to be judged, right? What if you make a mistake? Like, you're listening to me right now on the podcast. I make a lot of mistakes. I don't care. Just fail forward. Most people, they really do. They're worried what you might think of them because they have insecurities or whatever. I could give a shit. I'm like, hey, if you like the show, it's fucking awesome. We're glad that you're here. I'm going to keep saying cool stuff. Hopefully it comes out correctly. If you're like the grammar Nazi or you're like, this guy talks like he's from the South somewhere, I am, right? And I'm going to screw up. So anyway, that's why we have a producer from up north. We got all across the board accents going on right here on this show. So, but back to video. So if you are a person that can overcome fear, so if everybody's scared shitless to get on video And then you get on video, immediately people are like, wow, this person's authority because they fucking kick fear in the dick, right? Like, think about that for a second. They're scared to death to talk in front of people, and all of a sudden you're on video. Well, here's the other flip side of video. Ever since we were born, all of us, everybody hearing my voice right now, ever since you were young, you were watching TV, and your parents were like, the cartoons are important. The news is important. The people in media are important. The Hollywood stars that are on the TV are important. And now TV is not what we grew up. TV is the screen in the palm of your hand. TV, there's plenty of people on YouTube making way more money than the people in Hollywood, right? Like just the way that media and video exists is transformed totally. So we grew up thinking people on video were authority. And then people on video are instant authority because they've kicked fear in the dick. So there's all the reasons to step out of your comfort zone and do video, because it's like Warren Buffett said, when people are fearful, be greedy. So be greedy and do videos. Like, if you don't leave videos out there, you're kind of being a dick, right? Like, these days we watch old videos of our great-great-grandpa. We go back and we take like old 8mm videos or old black and white pictures. We don't know what the hell they were really like. Right now, we have all this technology. Generations from now, they could be watching you on video. And if you don't do videos talking about whatever it is, you're robbing future generations. They'll never hear your voice. They'll never see your mannerisms. And you've just been selfish. So besides the fact that you can sell shit with video, that's what we're going to talk about here, I want you to think about how important it is to the future generations of your family as well. So let's talk about videos, right? We got a wide open market. Not too many people are doing videos. Doesn't matter if you have old lady flabby arms, acne, none of that stuff. People just like real world shit. That's why reality shows are selling left and right now. That's why the Kardashians are so damn famous, right? That's why we all know their name. So let's talk about this. There's really several steps that you can take when it comes to creating videos. And what I want to do is I just want to give you a quick pattern, because I think and my pattern's not for everybody. My strategy, whatever process, whatever you want to call it, it's not for everybody, but it's something that you can step into, something that you can script real quick and make happen. So let's talk about a 5-step process that you do. The first thing that I like to do is ask a disruptive question. So when I did my very first video funnel, right, which meant a video with a call to action, with an advertisement behind it, I said, my ask a disruptive question was, are you making at least $10,000 a month doing mortgages? It was targeted towards a loan officer niche. And so, I mean, and then after, as soon as I said that, I said, are you making at least $10,000 a month originating mortgages? If not, you should quit your job. You suck, because how the hell are you still doing mortgages, dealing with millions of dollars in inventory, and you're not even making $10,000 a month? So I disrupted them. I started talking about money right out the get-go, which is weird to bankers, because they're used to asking everybody about how much money they make, not people asking them about how much money the banker actually makes, right? So it pissed a lot of people off, right? Because a lot of people obviously don't make $10,000 a month, which were really the people whose attention I was trying to get in the first place. And so when you ask a disruptive question like that, you want to draw people in, whether they like you or not. They start to make that decision. Like, yeah, I make more than 10 grand. What's going on here? No, I don't make 10 grand. What's this guy calling me a loser? Either way, you're drawing them in because you're doing something that's out of the norm. Now, you don't have to be as big of an asshole as me. Another example of that, a guy asked me at Funnel Hacking Live last week, he's like, what about when people are getting foreclosed on and they say that they don't want to sell their house or whatever? I would ask them a disruptive question. Do you know what it's like not to have a house and have to sleep on the streets because you're out of answers for the bank? Right? Do you know what it's like to have to tell your kids they don't have a roof over their head tonight and you can't afford a hotel? Right? Ask something that disrupts that guy. Don't let him tell you what to do. So get on video, same thing, right? Thing you want to do is you want to come out of the gate and get their attention, because here's the thing. The first 10 seconds of a video, people make a decision where they want to watch the rest of it. And when you're making sales videos, they really need to be quick and to the point, especially if you're doing some kind of quick call to action. It needs to almost be a commercial, a pitch, right? But after you ask that disruptive question, you want to bond with the people who answered the question correctly. That's step 2. So step 1, ask a disruptive question. Step 2, bond with the people that answered the question correctly. So if I said, if you're making at least $10,000 a month in mortgages, I want step 2 for me to bond with the people who are making $10,000 a month in mortgages, right? Well, if you aren't, here's the category you belong in. You're a loser. That pisses them off. They go away. If you are making over $10,000 a month, what if I could show you how to get to 20, 40, 50, even $100,000 a month like some of my clients are doing currently? right? That's instant, like, boom. I understand how hard you're working. I understand you've got to where you are, and you might have a little bit of a scarcity mentality, but I can show you how to open up this bad boy to the next level. Here's how I do it, which is step 3, reveal the process. And when it comes to revealing the process, you don't have to go into the details. Again, we're trying to keep this video 2, 3, 5 minutes max, right? So you're just giving them like a 50,000 foot view, right? Here's what we do. We put in systems, sales processes, sales funnels. We run internet ads, direct mail campaigns, and follow-up emails that close clients, attract realtors, and generate referral partners and close business. Here's how we do this. We work together, and then I give them step 4, call to action. Click this link is 9 times out of 10 my call to action. Click the link below, right? Click the link below, fill it out. We'll get on the phone, have a conversation from there, only if you're serious, right? So again, I'm trying to run as many people away as possible because, you know, a lot of people like, let's just talk about cold calls for a minute. A lot of people say you got to make 100 calls to get one sale. I'd rather run 100 people away and just have one person show up. Saves me less cost per click. Saves me less time dealing with people that are just going to waste my time anyway. And so I'm going to give them a really clear, concise, this is not for you, but it is for the right person, call to action. And then step 5, I'm going to ask them for referrals. A lot of salespeople are scared to ask for referrals, so why not do it on video? That way you don't have to deal with the hassle of going back and forth and waiting for names and all the awkwardness. Videos are a great place to ask for referrals, especially, just a side note, after you've closed business with somebody, sending them a video thanking them for doing business with you and asking for referrals via video is huge. You're the authority asking for referrals. It's just huge altogether, right? Think about all the positive steps of that. So let me go through these real quick again, one time for you, and then we'll get you off to work for the day, right? Because I know you listen to this shit before you hit the floor. And what you need to do when you hit the floor today is you need to make a video. Just a selfie or have one of your fellow salespeople that's with you come make a video of you. Even if you suck, that's okay. So did I. When I first started, you can go to YouTube, go look at my old ass videos. You can see that I used to suck too. I practice has got me where I'm at. Go listen to my old podcast. They suck too. I don't even know why you'd want to listen to them, right? They suck too. It's just practice. That's all there is. So step 1, interrupt their pattern. Ask a disruptive question. The reason why you want to ask a question is because questions demand an answer. So they have to literally answer inside their head or outside, whether this video is for them or not, whether they fit what you just said or not. If you make a statement, but if you ask a question, that draws them in. Step 2, bond with the people who answered that disruptive question correctly. Now, when I say correctly, I mean according to what you wanted them to answer to work with the right person, right? So that question should attract and repel, and then you want to bond with the people that you attracted. Step 3, give them a 50,000 foot view of the process, right? Reveal the process. We're going to put systems in place, sales funnels. We're going to do this. We're going to do that, right? Just give them a quick list of things to do. Step 4, call them to action. Hey, the next steps are click the link. The next steps are call me. The next steps are text me. Whatever you want in that video to be, the next steps are to show up here at my office. Here's a map. And then lastly, ask them to share, ask them for referrals. And by the way, if you know somebody else who could use my product, please just forward this video right along to them. So here's the deal. You can get the show notes over at hardcorecloser.com. And also, hey, make sure you do me a solid. Leave a review on iTunes, man. It'll help me out a ton. But here's the last thing, but I'm going to leave you with this, right? If you want to know how to make videos that sell, and you want to create sales pitches like across the board, like I said in the beginning, a master of sales, right? We're talking email, text message, Facebook chat. Man, I closed last year multiple 6 figures just through Facebook chat. Over probably $500,000 just in the Facebook chat box. Think about that for a second. Think about how you could create an extra $500,000 in your business just through the Facebook chat box if you got good at selling across all modalities, all mediums and mechanisms, right? It's fucking M&M, right? You got that? So here's the thing. Go to showupandclose.com. Like, stop fucking around. Stop thinking that maybe you're a better salesman than I am. Maybe you're not, but you can always learn something from me. Hell, I could probably learn something from you, right? But I've already put my learnedness into a program that'll help you become a master salesman across the board. Learning my catch selling system, which just blew the fucking house off at Funnel Hacking Live last week. I'm talking about the place was on fire. Like, people were lined up at microphones. They were jumping. They had to take me out the back because there was people just wouldn't let me go through there, man. It was like fucking being a rock star or some shit, right? All from the shit that I teach in this program at BUI, buy, showupandclose.com. It is like, it's all audio. shit gets inside your head, let me inside your head just once a day for 30 days, and I will change, man. Shit will come out of your mouth. You'd be like, how the fuck did I come up with that? So, hey, this is not a video sales pitch. This is audio, but it's a close damn thing. You see what I did? I asked you an interruptive question, went through this whole process with you. But in all reality, I would advise you to reach out and buy the program, showupandclose.com, and make sure you share this on your social media and all that stuff, and review us on iTunes. Hey, Robert, anything you want to add before we let them go back to work today?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and throw them that text code for your app? New app.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got so many offers. You know, I just did an interview for Entrepreneur on Fire. And we dude, he had to plug 20 things for me. I'm so entrepreneurial. But get my app on your phone, the Hardcore Closer app. It's absolutely free. Text the word closer, CLOSER, to 44222. Dude, that thing is full of sales scripts, videos, programs. You can buy, show up, and close right there. It's under the More tab. You're going to love it. And it's free. Like next time you're bored, you're waiting on the phone to ring, you're taking inbound calls, just look through my sales scripts tab, learn it, burn it, smack it up, flip it, rub it down, and close it. That's what I'm saying. Good work. See, that's why we have a producer. He's like, hey, man, plug the money shot. Come on, plug the money shot. Producers, they love the money shot, right?
I wanted to make sure you got that one out there. We talked about it before, and it's and it's completely free too for anybody that wants to check it out. And that way you get all the notifications, everything, boom, right there.
And we'll retarget the shit out of you. All right, that's it for this week, everybody. Thanks again.